even did it this really last week with CCM, is that there's been a couple of times, there's been a couple of cases where I come across a story or someone reaches out and someone's in a tough spot. And the two cases that immediately come to mind, there was a goalie in Quebec he was battling cancer. There was a goalie here in St. Louis who unfortunately lost his father last week. In both cases, in Bauer's case, they got wind that I was talking to the family to try to help them, and they said, "Hey, dude, we got this. We're gonna take care of the family. We'll do this together." CCM, last week I said, "Hey, I've got this kid in our it's the same organization my boys play in that is going through a real tough time," and they said, "What can we do?" And immediately boxes of gear show up to these kids' house, and it's a small thing that really helps keep a constant in these kids' lives when they've got a lot of really tough changes in their midst of. So I think for me, just being able to be and really I'm just a vehicle in those moments to connect these people who are having a tough time with these brands that are I know it's easy to look at them and think that these big faceless organizations, but there's real people behind there that are quickly to say, "Yeah, Tim, thanks for connecting us," and they jump at the opportunity to make real impacts on these kids' lives. And so I'm always really grateful to be in that position.